Good morning, everybody. This is Miss Shaquanda. I wanted to come to you. I promised you guys 10 business tips by the end of the month, and lo and behold, tomorrow is the last day. So today I want to give you 3 tips in one, okay? Okay, the first one is consistency. If you are not consistent in what you do, it will not work for you. Things do not work without repetition. Some of the greatest masterminds in the world use just simple repetition. They have a system, it works, they keep doing it over and over again. And they use it to continuously produce for them. So, not only that, now the second tip, and these are very quick, the next one is persistence. Why is persistence so important? Because persistence doesn't come until you are feeling the discouragement and the hard part, and you're pressing your way through what seems like nothing's producing for you. So this is where your persistence or your perseverance comes in, okay? Then the third tip is, what's the third one? Oh, faithful. Remain faithful to the God that you serve. Remain faithful to the vision that you've been given. Don't deviate. I know a lot of times it looks like we're not heading in the right direction because it's not producing the way that we would like it to. However, and I keep going back to when things are hard, when they're not producing the way that you want them to, because a lot of people, that's the phase where they give up at. But if you look at Acts chapter 3, the one thing about the man at the gate was that he consistently came to the gate every day. He persisted in the fact that he didn't allow himself to be discouraged. He didn't know to do anything else. This is what he did. You know, he came to the gate. He begged alms. That's what he did. But he was consistent in what in what he did every day. His persistence came because he was a lame man. So he couldn't walk. He probably couldn't feed himself, and I'm pretty sure he could not clothe himself. It says that they laid him at the gate. So it's not like he could get up and go sit in a chair and change positions and things. He probably lay in the same position every day. And it doesn't even say that he really received very much. But he was a smart man because he knew that when they went to sacrifice, they paid alms before they sacrificed. So he was in a very good position, even though it didn't appear to be producing for him. But he stayed. If you look later on, just in the same little section, I believe it's like the first 4 or 5 verses, maybe 6, Peter and John came along. And Peter said, silver and gold I don't have, but what I have I will give to you. And it says that the man looked on them with expectation. Expectation. You have to be, have an expectation in you. If you don't expect to receive anything, what are you going to get? But the whole point is that the man was consistent in showing up every day. He was persistent in that he didn't allow his situation to deter him. He was faithful and just in asking. He didn't stop asking. Okay? He was faithful to what was laid in his hands to do. And on top of that, I want to point out something else. He was, it says that a certain man, okay? So that means he was specifically chosen to be in that position. Just because you're in a position and it's not producing the way that you like it to does not mean you weren't chosen to be there. It just means that you got to wait a little while. Timing is everything. So I think I just gave you consistency, persistence, faithful. What else did I give this morning? Expectation. Make sure you expect something. So that's like 4 tips in one. Okay? So despise not small beginnings. Those who are faithful over little, God will make you ruler over much. Have a